Coming up on This Week in Torrance, 2 South Bay area students are recognized internationally. We'll tell you what for. Then if you're planning to do some holiday shopping, leave the car keys at home and let the Torrance Transit take you there. Plus, we'll tell you where you can go to get a head start on the holiday deals during Small Business Week. And one local business raises funds to help this guy prepare for a very important job. These stories and much more are just seconds away. Your local news starts right now. Hello and welcome to This Week in Torrance. I'm Jin Chun. Ben McCain has the week off. Thanks so much for joining us. Here are your top stories. Communication with first responders across the South Bay just got stronger. The interoperability network of the South Bay Joint Powers Authority Governance Board announced the official launch of a 7-city shared police and fire radio communication system. It includes the cities of El Segundo, Gardena, Hawthorne, Hermosa, Manhattan, and Redondo Beach, along with Torrance. The city's fire department was one of the first to go live in August. The system is comprised of 6 radio sites located within the South Bay area, sharing 12 licensed radio channels. The agencies can directly communicate to each other via open or advanced encryption standard modes. The INSB Joint Powers Authority was established for the purpose of constructing and operating an interoperable 2-way radio communications system serving the southwest portion of Los Angeles County. Certain non-public safety municipal users have begun pilot testing and will officially migrate onto the new shared system on a schedule that has not yet been determined. A local park is getting closer to finishing its latest renovations for the community to enjoy. After recent demolition of the playground area at Sur La Brea Park, the new playground is being built. There are 2 different play areas that are under construction. The design will also add an exercise area for adults and seniors. Community members requested shade over the equipment and high chin-up bars in the workout area. A few weeks ago, the Sur La Brea Park walkway project was also completed. Staff met with the community and found out the most requested updates. The next project in store for the park is the replacement of the fitness equipment near the bathrooms and resurfacing of the tennis and basketball courts. Sur La Brea Park is a 7.4-acre park located on Cabrillo Avenue. In honor of Shop Small Business Week, special discounts are being offered. Torrance CitiCABLE reporter Nicholle Salvatierra spoke to a few business owners participating in this annual event and has this story.
Small Business Saturday received an upgrade in Torrance as the Chamber of Commerce is hosting Shop Local Small Business Week. Business owners like Mark Common of Paul's Photo are eager to roll out the savings to their customers and support the Torrance community.
I want the people to come here because this is where I like to shop. I like to find my friends and neighbors in the community who own the stores.
Paul's Photo has participated in Small Business Saturday for the last 9 years to give back to their customers for their support.
Every day should be Small Business Saturday. We should all support our local businesses, our local friends in the community every single day with our shopping.
Small Business Week kicks off on November 30th and runs through December 7th, with nearly 30 Torrance businesses participating this year. Paul's Photo is offering store credit with select purchases and swag bags to gift to aspiring photographers.
So this is all cool stuff that makes it easier to take a picture.
If you need a meal or something sweet after holiday shopping, various local eateries throughout Torrance are offering deals as well during this time. Richard Megan is visiting family for the holidays. His first stop is always Torrance Bakery in downtown Torrance. Megan and his wife worked there 20 years ago and have watched this small business grow.
It's just, a good hometown bakery. Good hometown values.
Giving back to the community is important for businesses like Torrance Bakery that participate in charities across the South Bay.
If we are successful, then we would love to get back to the community as well. So I think it's all about give and take with the community, and I think that businesses, it's imperative that they do give back to the community.
Torrance Bakery has participated in Small Business Week since 2014. This occasion reminds shoppers that places like Torrance Bakery are worth checking out.
By shopping at a small business, you keep our sense of community alive, And I think we make a pretty good product as well. So yeah, you can certainly go to, say, a big box store and pay a little bit less for your pumpkin pie or something like that. But we handcraft our items here, and they're all by hand. They're not made by machine.
Small Business Week is the time to catch a great deal while giving back to the local businesses in the city. For Torrance City Cable, I'm Nicholle Salvatierra.
Thanks, Nicholle. Shop Small Business Week runs through December 7th. To find the full list of restaurants and retailers participating, go to torrancechamber.com. And if you're headed to the local malls this week, you can avoid the hassle of looking for parking and catch a ride with Torrance Transit instead. The department is offering free rides to shoppers on a special shuttle service running between Thanksgiving and Christmas between Del Amo Fashion Center and the South Bay Galleria. The stops include Carson Street at Del Amo Circle Boulevard at Del Amo Fashion Center and the South Bay Galleria Transit Center. The Roadium Open Air Market announced their latest lineup of movies scheduled to be shown during their drive-in movie nights. The drive-in first opened on May 21st, 1948 and ran until the 1980s. It was recently brought back over the summer, and coming this December, locals can kick off the holiday season by watching Elf, a holiday classic with Will Ferrell, on December 10th, followed by The Karate Kid on the 27th. Then in the new year, Toy Story 1 will be up on the big screen on January 31st, followed by the animated comedy Up on February 28th. Admission and parking is only $20 per car, and attendees can enjoy some holiday family fun and grab some snacks at the food trucks. Gates open at 5:45 p.m. with movies beginning at 7 p.m. Well, still ahead of local business fundraisers to train this special pup. We'll tell you why. Plus, renovations at one local business is complete. We'll take you there.
Yes, but see, you don't have a college degree.
Well, no, but
okay, well...
Wait. Before you skip over me, can you at least hear me out? No, I do not have a college degree, but I've been working 2 jobs since the age of 18. I've been doing internships while raising my little brother, and any moment that I can spare, I'm studying, just trying to better myself. Okay, I'm ready for this.
Wow. I'd love to hear more.
Look beyond the resume and discover new ways to develop great talent at gradsoflife.org.
A local business got into the Thanksgiving spirit early by fundraising for a very special 4-legged friend. Dogtopia hosted its first annual Barksgiving Day to raise funds for Tillman, also known as Tilly. The money will help pay for the training he needs to become a service dog for a veteran. There was a meet and greet with Tilly, a pie eating contest for dogs, Thanksgiving-themed pup treats, a bake sale, dog CPR workshops, and sock prints customizing socks with dog photos. Tilly was named after fallen soldier and former NFL player Patrick Tillman and is in training with Next Step Service Dogs, an organization supported by the Dogtopia Foundation that helps veterans and first responders with PTSD pair up with service dogs at no charge.
After receipt of application, there's an interview process, and then the training begins. After interview, if you're accepted, you'll work hands-on with many dogs until we find your partner. We take our time making sure that it's the right partner for you, and then the veteran begins training with that dog also. So at the end of the process, they also become very dog savvy, and a lot of them go into some dog training themselves.
Tillman was one of 10 puppies. Born back east, and we were trying to get a good name. We didn't know what we were going to name this puppy. We wanted to keep it like a patriotic theme because he was actually born close to 9/11, 9/13, and we just couldn't come up with a name. We had our customers vote with the name, and we kind of narrowed it down to a couple.
The event helped get Dogtopia closer to their goal of raising $6,000.
I got out, I didn't have much, and Next Step Service Dogs, they found me, and they picked me up and helped me out, and they were there every day. I think it's important just for the simple fact that there's not a lot of good ways for us to deal with the things that we had to do over there. And we sit here a lot in the dark and wonder if it was right or wrong. And I know when I received my service dog, Hank, he was the one person that never looked at me any different, never asked me any questions, never wondered what I did over there and why I did it. He just looked at me, wagged his tail, and loved me ever since.
One certified Tilly will be given to his veteran match. Fun fact, Tilly was picked up on the day of Patrick Tillman's birthday. Dogtopia South Bay recently opened in Torrance. They are located at 2360 West 205th Street. Well, around the world, members and allies of the LGBTQ community gathered for Transgender Day of Remembrance, honoring those killed due to anti-transgender violence. Torrance CitiCABLE reporter Nicholle Salvatierra tells us more.
Over 20 transgender people have been killed nationwide throughout 2019. Guests of the South Bay LGBTQ Center took turns reading the names of victims and learning more about them as people. The majority of these victims are trans women of color killed for being themselves. Each name was accompanied by a portrait and a candlelight to remember who they were and protest their suffering. Each year, Rita Loy writes about those killed from transgender violence.
I have to do it as it goes because otherwise it's so depressing.
Loy says this event brings their community together and reveals the challenges they face.
We don't do this because we want to. We who are transgender, we transgender because we have to.
For some, reading the obituaries was challenging as they felt connected to their stories. Sage Finwell had the opportunity to read about another trans man. The majority of these incidents occurred in the South and Midwest. Many of those crimes are unsolved.
It's very close to home because my partner is transgender and she lives in a little town in Ohio, and it gets to me when a lot of these women are murdered just because they're trans.
While it was a somber night at the South Bay LGBTQ Center, it is still a place for this group to feel comfortable and welcome. Founder Dottie Wine created this safe space nearly 30 years ago. To offer the community a place to have a voice makes this day special.
Knowing that they can come here and be safe and be heard and be listened to and find somebody with commonality, I think is so important.
For Torrance CitiCABLE, I'm Nicholle Salvatierra.
Thanks, Nicholle. Transgender Day of Remembrance has been an annual tradition since 1999. This day memorializes the unsolved murder of Rita Hester. Each year, Hester's obituary is read worldwide to confront anti-trans violence and inspire transgender activism. Three Torrance businesses make it on the list of the fastest growing private companies in Los Angeles County. Los Angeles Business Journal named the top 100 businesses based on revenue growth between 2016 to 2018. CH Millimeter Inc. ranked 64th and has grown 72%. The company is a manufacturer of microwave and millimeter wave components and sub-assemblies. Then Delamo Construction Inc. took the 70th spot and has grown by 66%. First Call Staffing Inc. was ranked 93rd with a growth of 39% during those years. Now, to be considered, companies had to be a privately held business, be headquartered in the Los Angeles area, have a minimum of $5 million revenue in 2018, and be in business for a minimum of 3 years. The rankings can be found in the November 25th issue of the Los Angeles Business Journal. The City of Torrance welcomes a new arts and crafts business. Torrance CitiCABLE reporter Jen Marua takes us to the grand opening of Board and Brush Creative Studio.
Vivian Cohen-Millett, owner of Board and Brush Creative Studio, is a familiar face in Torrance when it comes to all things creative. Her and her family owned a once popular scrapbooking company in the city, and when this new opportunity became available, she knew it was perfect for her and the community.
Just because it was something new and something different, and we thought that it was something fun to kind of do like date nights and parties, do bachelorette parties through here, baby showers, wedding showers, team building, a lot of corporate events. So we just kind of wanted to involve a lot of different people because anybody can do this. So it's not like it just has to be somebody who's a scrapbooker or somebody who's just a card maker. It just opens it up to so many people.
Customers can easily check out the website to see the different workshops available. The Pick Your Own Project workshop lets them choose their own template and wood stain. Private workshops, parties, and corporate events are also available, which is something art enthusiast Monica Fang is excited to try.
It's something I've always been very interested in. We've done paint nights with my girlfriends, and I have a Pinterest page where I'm always collecting ideas about do-it-yourself projects.
This creative studio is a hands-on experience led by a DIY instructor for customers to create personalized wood signs for their home or a gift during the holiday season or any special occasion.
I think it's an opportunity for the community to come together to bond, and it's a healthy pastime for adults of all ages to explore their artistic skills and creativity.
Cohen Millett and her husband Steve previously owned a scrapbooking retail store for 13 years, then decided to go around the country to host workshops for art lovers. With their love for arts and crafts and the Torrance community, it seemed like the perfect fit.
The great thing about this is you don't have to be creative. So it's just a matter of being amazed at how you can take a wood piece, a plain wood piece, and make it into a creative sign or creative, plate for the table, chargers, any of those kind of things. So it's kind of a nice thing that you're like, wow, I can't believe I actually made this. So I'm excited to see people's reactions.
Board and Brush Creative Studio is officially open for art enthusiasts looking for an interactive DIY art experience. For Torrance CitiCABLE, I'm Jen Marua.
Thanks, Jen. If you'd like to pick your own project for this upcoming season, you can visit boardandbrush.com/Torrance. The family-owned business Sada Chocolate has finally finished their exterior renovations after 11 long months. Owner Jeffrey Gardner went through some tough times trying to get his business clientele back to the way it used to be. With the scaffolding outside, many customers thought it was closed during construction. Well, Gardner is encouraging people to stop by to have a taste of their handmade chocolates. The Gardner family hopes to have a grand reopening very soon to show off all the work that's gone into the remodel. Marsada has a little bit for everyone, from cacao nibs, bars, and truffles to organic chocolate-dipped strawberries. They are located on Del Amo Boulevard off Anza Avenue. Well, you won't have to go far while you're shopping at Del Amo to get a delicious burger. The mall just opened Burgerim on the main level by Dick's Sporting Goods. The eatery gives customers an opportunity to create their own burger with options of 3 buns, 6 sauces, 11 patties, and 9 unconventional toppings. They have everything from Wagyu beef and pineapple to veggie and a sunny side-up egg. You can even choose mini burgers as an option. They also offer chicken, lamb, and fish options. Burgerim translates to many burgers in Hebrew. South Bay area students traveled across the globe to be part of an international competition. 2 students from the California Academy of Mathematics and Science received 3rd place at the 16th Annual International Junior Foresters Competition in Russia. Zoe Storazli from Torrance and Ivy Goodwin from San Pedro are both juniors at CAMS. They were chosen to represent the U.S. in the international competition based on their research project titled The Effectiveness of Different Brush Removal Methods in the Los Angeles area. It included field observations and interviews with hazardous fuels managers on the Los Padres, Angeles, and San Bernardino National Forests. This year, 31 young adults between the ages of 14 to 22, representing 27 different countries, all traveled to present their projects in front of an international jury. This event is hosted by the Russian Federal Forestry Agency, which brings together students from around the globe to promote and acknowledge young scientists in their interests and efforts in the environmental field. Strarazli and Goodwin received a scholarship from the USDA Forest Service International Programs Office, which also oversaw the competitive process. The two students were accompanied by Jennifer Smith, a USDA Forest Service manager for Russia, Europe, and Eurasia. Both students are active in CAM's Forestry Club and have participated in the local forestry challenges held annually in the area. CAM's is a public magnet school on the campus of Cal State University, Dominguez Hills. Congratulations to all the students, especially our very own from the South Bay. Well, Torrance students will soon be applying for a special city program that teaches the importance of local government. The Torrance Unified School District Board of Education is partnering with the City of Torrance for Students and Government Day. Once the application process is open, 18 8th grade students will be selected in representing TUSD's 8 middle schools. The upcoming Students and Government Day program is set for May 5th of 2020, which will mark the 14th year of the program. Students can participate by submitting a short essay for consideration. Once selected, students will learn about the local government, how it works, and what they can do to help serve the community. Participating students will get to shadow city employees firsthand and meet with them. To apply, students should visit torranceca.gov and keep a close eye for the 2020 essay prompt form. El Camino College is offering a one-of-a-kind program that is helping students grow their skill set to prepare them for the jobs of the future. Torrance CitiCABLE reporter Colleen Farrell has this story.
After being a homemaker for 26 years, changes in Irma Valdez Sanford's life circumstances led to her need to return to the workforce full-time. But the job market and the economy had drastically changed, and she soon realized she needed to update her skills in order to land a job with a living wage.
I just want something that will allow me to be able to be self-sufficient.
A friend told her about a new program where she could get fast training in a high-demand field. This fall, El Camino Community College launched a 15-credit cloud computing certificate program. It's designed for those with pre-existing computer skills, or as in Valdez Sanford's case, none at all.
At first, it is difficult because you're not aware and you're not familiar with information of the cloud, and you know you've heard it, but you don't know what it is until you really come to the class. And every week it's easier and easier.
El Camino is one of 19 Los Angeles area community colleges and high school partners to join the California Cloud Workforce Project. Through the program, schools collaborate with Amazon Web Services and its AWS Educate program to offer a regionally recognized cloud computing certificate. The move to learn these skills will pay off for these students. Workers with certifications in cloud computing or virtualization can earn salaries of up to $112,000 per year.
There's a huge range of existing businesses that are making that massive transition, and it's a huge undertaking in order to move an existing business to cloud computing. And really, the industry needs a lot of skills, a lot of employment to make that happen.
In cloud computing, data is stored on a network of remote servers hosted on the internet rather than a local server or personal computer. The advantage is the high volume of data that can be stored.
If I wanted to have a WordPress installation in Europe, for example, how difficult would it be?
I have students who are coming in who are first year in college. I have students coming in who've been working professionally for decades and coming back to learn new skills. And they're all sitting in the same classroom, and that is something that's really exciting.
No matter their age or background, he says these students will be well armed for the job market of today and the future in the high-tech world. For Torrance CitiCABLE, I'm Colleen Farrell.
Thanks, Colleen. To learn more about the program, head to elcamino.edu. Los Angeles is one of the top 10 cities where porch pirates strike the most. SafeWise.com released a list of the top cities with the most porch pirate incidents. Data shows porch pirates struck nearly 26 million Americans in 2017 alone. Staff compared metro area package theft rates for the entire year and compared to holiday-specific rates of theft by using Google Trends searches for missing and stolen packages. They found the top city where porch pirates strike most is San Francisco. Los Angeles took the 9th spot. Officials say if your package gets stolen, report it to police and the company that you purchased the item from. Officials from safety.com say the best devices and tools to keep your delivery safe is outdoor security cameras, video doorbells, package lock boxes, and home security window and yard signs. And let's check in with Leslie Robbins on what's new and exciting in local sports. Leslie, what do you have for us?
What's up, Jen? Coming up on the sports desk, North and South football are finals bound. The City of Torrance wants that championship trophy. Let's do this. Girls water polo takes over the Torrance Aquatic Center. So too is the USA men's water polo team again. Plus at ECC, the Warriors edge Cyprus in their playoff opener. All of that plus so much more. Be sure to watch every day at 4 and 9:30. Jen, I hope you and your crew have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Leslie. Well, that does it for us on This Week in Torrance. I'm Jen Chun. Thanks so much for joining us. We'll see you next time.